Hello everyone, welcome back to another week of Andres Talks. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? I am incredibly thankful to be here today. It's just a small channel and I know we've surpassed the barrier of 10 subscribers already. Can you imagine that milestone? I want to say especially thank you to all of those who are believing in this project since the beginning. So it means the world to me. It only gives me more motivation, if anything, to keep going, to keep doing this type of videos, to keep talking about important topics that can help everybody out there, no matter your age, your location. So I'm really thankful, incredibly thankful for everybody who is part of the channel. So today's video, I wanted to talk about a little bit of routine type of video, and I wanted to discuss the power of meditation, how meditation applied to your life can bring so much benefits, regardless of whether you start small, whether you don't do it every day. I want to show everybody my personal journey of how meditation has become an essential and super key part of my life, part of my morning routines. Now, you don't necessarily need to do it in the morning. You can adapt it to your lifestyle. You can adapt it to any time of day, time that you prefer to do it and serves you better. For me personally, what was worked best is do it in the morning, since I am super fresh. After I do some stretching, so I force myself to go into that state, and provides me with some focus for the rest of the day. But I just want to talk about why meditation and why not just supplementing myself with some natural nootropics, or for example, why not just go running, or why not just, there are many alternatives that you can do to meditation. Because why would people meditate? So it's said that meditation can help you focus better, concentrate. It can also give you a better self-awareness. And I think that's a super underrated skill nowadays in the world. If you're able to be in the present with somebody else in a certain situation, you can get the most value, because you're not thinking of what if anything goes wrong. You're not thinking of, okay, I also have to do this side project as soon as I get off from this conversation. You're able to focus on what's in front of you, and you're able to tackle it. You're able to grasp and gather all the information from your surroundings at a particular moment, and I would say more so than that, even enjoy the moment. So you enjoy the moment. Basically, what I mean by this is that if you're present, right, you're able to absorb all these tiny details. You're able to see the way that people smile. You're able to see how people move with their physical body. You're able to see that nonverbal communication that has been speaking super loud, but normally we don't pay attention to that because we are already thinking, what are we going to reply, or we are like somewhere else. So you're able to grab all of this, right? All of this stimulus, and it doesn't overwhelm you. You're actually able to appreciate it. And meditation has done this for me. But let me tell you that meditation has not been like a linear path. I challenge meditation a lot, right? I have a hard time focusing, so I know that I need to keep myself engaged, right? And for a calming type of activity, meditation can be, super calming, and it defeats that purpose of, okay, how can I just keep engaged? So I even saw some tutorials on how to do it properly. I even saw some tips from gurus out there. You can watch any type of video if you don't know how to meditate. It's basically just focusing on your breathing with your eyes closed, preferably. And while you do this, when thoughts come crossing your mind, you just need to lean back a little, okay, and just appreciate those thoughts like they were. The way I do it, and I saw in a tutorial, I think it's like, see them as cars just passing by, right? I need to do the laundry, and you just see it coming right through. I need to finish this project, I see it coming right through. I need to do this call, and I just it passes in front of me, and I don't become absorbed by it. I just acknowledge that it's there, but I keep focusing on my breathing, right? You inhale. Some thought may come, but you just observe, you focus on that thought, and you're like from the observer side of stuff. You just observe your own mind. You let the thought pass you. You exhale. That's how you effectively do it. For me, a simple 5-minute routine is more than effective. But before, I was completely sold in the idea of, okay, meditation actually works. So I tried the empirical way of, I can just take supplements, so I don't need to do this. And I'll show you what I normally take in a day. Let's just start with good old caffeine. So caffeine, it provides caffeine provides increased levels of alert, energy. you're able to focus on a task. That's why we drink coffee, right? Next, I also take some magnesium, which is essential for your health with, oh, okay, so they cannot see it. So magnesium, it's essential for your muscles, regulates your sleep, regulates your blood sugar levels. It's one of the key things I take. Next, I take glucosamine. Glucosamine, well, yeah, it's a very personal supplement I take because it basically boosts that cartilage and fluid in your joints. As a former ectomorph, I know that one of my weak points is my joints, right? I can go to the gym and really go hard there. My muscles can take it normally, but my joints do tend to suffer a little, so they cannot keep up. So I have to help my joints be there. So I take this to help myself a little, right? It's optional, I would say. You don't need to take it if you have great joints, but it's there. Next I take is L-tyrosine. So this one is a purely brain enhancer because it basically helps your brain create some chemicals that then transfer to they are AKA neurotransmitters, so like dopamine regulators and whatnot. So this is a very big one for me. And my hopes were like, okay, yeah, maybe this one can completely replace meditation. I also take a natural nootropic, which is basically, it has some B vitamins, a little bit of L-theanine, bacopa, ginkgo biloba. Basically, this is to enhance memory, right? So short-term memory, mid-term memory, and working memory. That's part of why I chose to take this, and it helps, sort of, be sharper in whenever you're trying to recollect your thoughts as you have conversations. Last but not least, guarana, which is essentially another variation of caffeine, but it has some antioxidants properties, so it helps your skin, melatonin, your hair. It's very well-rounded, all-in-one supplement. So I take all of this, right? All of this supplementation, basically, I organize myself to just put it in my pill organizer for the week. I try to religiously take it. So if I am at home, I just make a green juice. With very simple green juice. It's just spinach and celery, and in that little blend I add creatine. Creatine, I'm not gonna discuss it because it's the most famously discussed supplement out there, and it's basically some supplement that will help increase your performance, your endurance, and your recovery, but you also have some cognitive benefits. So it's the most researched supplement out there. There's literally no problem if you take it every day, or if you choose to do it sporadically. My point here is, okay, so I have all of these, right? And all of these supplements, they are fantastic. Arguably, you can say if you have a good diet, you don't necessarily need to take them. So the way I see life, right? If I want to have a certainty in victory, I need to ensure that defeat is impossible. So if I know I have a good diet, and I do, believe me, I do tend to track my diet with some flexibility. I'm not going to say I am a religiously bodybuilding Mr. Olympia diet type of guy, but I take care of that department, but I still choose to take the supplements because I want to ensure that no matter what, I have enough of these key nutrients, right, in my everyday life, because they help me perform. Regardless of that, okay, when I was traveling, sometimes if I travel for more than a week, then of course this little guy is not gonna be enough, and I didn't want to bring all these bottles with me, so I just said, okay, I'm just gonna, I'll have some for whatever days. But what happened was there were some days I couldn't take my supplements, I couldn't take everything, all this power cocktail I take every day, right? And I still meditated, and the funny thing was, because I still meditated, I still saw 85, I would say, % of the benefits. So meditating has this huge impact in your life. Imagine all the money you can actually save, because it's kind of expensive to spend all of this money in supplements, but just meditating by itself, it can really turn around your life, right? You can have so much clarity on whatever your objectives are, your goals, how you conduct yourself, confidence that you get, right? Because like I said, you're present, and that's priceless. I mean, if you ask me, if I could pay for a pill, right? If I could pay for a pill that if I took this pill, it's promised that I will be able to be in the moment. So you are able to be here, interact with people, connect easier with people, and actually enjoy life more. Would you not take that pill? So the good news is you don't even need to take that pill, because it's just at your reach if you start the meditation today. Yeah, I think it's a beautiful, beautiful practice. Like I said, 5 minutes, 10 minutes if you want to do it, more, 50 minutes. I heard some people are doing like 30 minutes spread out throughout the day. You don't need to go that big to see and rip off the benefits. But again, I would encourage you to try it by yourself, because everybody is different. So if you decide to do it, please let me know in the comments what you thought of today's video. I hope this had value for you. If you made it all the way to the end, it would mean a lot if you subscribed, if you're a new first time in the channel. If you subscribed, if not, just drop a like, drop a comment saying if I missed something, or if you have had some experience with meditation. What has been the things that you were most surprised in terms of benefit, or how it impacted your life? Thank you again. I'm incredibly grateful, like I said at the beginning, and I hope you have a magnificent end of your week. Bye, guys.